Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Denton, Dallas, and Beyond. My name is Matt, and as always, I'm here with my buddy Rue. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe and share. Hit that notification bell, tell your friends. We need to get as many subscribers as we can. So Rue, looks like today we're going to bring you a little bit of taste of Hawaii.
Well, it seems that way, Matt. I mean,
I like that shirt.
Yeah, I got the shirt, so I guess we'll do something Hawaiian related. So it has come to my understanding and my attention that Matt has never experienced Spam before.
Nope. This will be a first on camera.
So, to make sure that this goes well, we're going to create a little Spam sandwich with a beautiful pineapple and mango chutney. We're going to finish it off with a little bit of seaweed and then serve it up on a wonderful Hawaiian roll.
Okay.
So really the first step of this is to kind of talk through how all of this shit got started.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so way back in the way back days of World War II, they were having a little bit of supply problem on the proteins for the GIs. So our Hormel company created something that could be shelf stable. And that product is Spam. So
it's not from World War II, is it?
Honestly, it probably would still be okay to eat, which tells you a little bit about the level of preservatives that are contained within this can. So our sandwich, we'll fry off the Spam a little bit to kind of give it a little caramelization there. And then we're going to finish it again with the chutney, but we're also going to do a mayo, aioli, chipotle variety. You can make this on your own, but this product is pretty darn good, so you might want to save a couple minutes and just buy. So we're going to break down pineapple and mango, and we're going to get that on the stove in a second, and we'll be right back.
Okay, so we got our pineapple and our mango all diced up and ready to go. Consequently, our pro tip for the day, or one of our rules, is it's a little late now, but when you're shopping at the grocery store and you want to buy a pineapple, if you can find one and the leaf comes off very easily, just like this, you know it's ripe and ready to go.
Good tip.
Good tip. Okay, so now we got to assemble our chutney here. So we've already got some ginger peels, so we got to dice this up. And we got to put in some of our spices here. So we're going to use about a teaspoon of each of these, and then Old Bay to eye.
So yeah, of course. So we're doing a little bit of curry just to give it a little bit of kick. Cinnamon, cumin, not cumin, nutmeg. We might put some cumin in. Who the hell knows? And a little bit of balsamic to kind of cut the sweetness of the pineapple, because this pineapple, I know you can't smell it. We don't have smell-o-vision yet. But even Presley knows that this pineapple is freaking sweet. So we're gonna add a little bit of our balsamic to kind of level that out a little bit. And then when we bring it to the stove, as we begin to caramelize the sugars in that mango and in that pineapple, it's even gonna bring out another layer of sweetness.
Come on, Presley.
Presley's a good girl. That's a good kitty. Thank you, Presley. Cat taste test complete. Yeah, there you go, baby. All right, so.
All right, what about a tablespoon of
A
this?
little tablespoon of balsamic is going to be plenty. Again, this stuff goes a long way.
That's quite a laundry list of ingredients, but each of them has its key role to play in this wonderfully rich chutney. Now that it's all incorporated, time to take it to the stove. This is going to cook down just for about 4 or 5 minutes, just to kind of get that sugar caramelizing to perfection.
All right, so now that we've got our chutney all ready and beautiful here, the smell of it is wonderful. The taste of it is exactly what we were hoping for. It's got that nice little bite of the balsamic vinaigrette. super sweetness of the pineapple and the mango in there, and that curry actually just set it off just perfectly. So now it's all about the star of this dish, the Spam. So I've already popped the top off.
All right, well, here's broke. I've
Little,
never done this before.
Little slam down. Slam with the Spam, baby. Slam with the Spam. Okay, so we got a fine meat product here. As you can tell, it's super high in salt, and the smell is definitely Spam-like. We're gonna
It looks like ham.
Yeah, it sort of does. I mean, well, you know, more like bologna, but.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna take and we're gonna go about maybe 1/4 of an inch slices on there.
Okay.
We want a little bit of heartiness to the sandwich. And then really and truly, if you're gonna do Spam, you need to get a nice little sear on this, because whatever is inside of this Spam, and no one really knows, it loves to be caramelized. So those fats come together, we get a nice little juiciness there. And if anyone's ever had fried bologna, it's kind of similar to that, except better.
Okay.
So we've got this cut, and I actually, for the purposes of the Hawaiian rolls, I'm gonna actually go ahead and fourth these because it'll fit better onto the roll. So there we go. We're gonna take this over to our pan. We're gonna get them frying up, and then we're gonna assemble this bad boy. So while we've got this thing working here, we're also gonna preheat our oven to 350 because we wanna get a little bit of toast on the Hawaiian rolls so that all of this stuff comes together and we are ready to eat. That's it.
Okay, so we've got everything cooked. Our rolls are warmed up. The chutney's cooled down a little bit, and we've got a nice little sear on our Spam here. So, what's the best way to assemble this?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
So my theory on this is that, and this, again, everything that we're doing this season is sort of on the fringe of cooking technology, fission, as we have discussed earlier
Yes.
in previous episodes. So my thought behind this is we're going to do the seaweed as a base.
Okay.
We're going to put the chutney on top of that to give a little bit of moisture into that seaweed. And again, we're going to break these into manageable bites. The seaweed is just kind of a little flair for it.
Okay.
And then,
Spam next.
no, we're going to do the chutney next. Just a little dollop will do you. Okay, there we go.
Nice piece of ginger there.
Yeah, and we can Spam that, and then we'll put a little bit of our chipotle mayo on there, and we'll see what we got. It's fun to play with food, and I'm gonna make Matt eat it because he's never had Spam before. And I just want to see what his face looks like when he realizes he's eating hooves and snouts.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Something like that.
that's a beauty, buddy.
All right, here we go.
All right, get in there,
First
boss.
time ever on Spam. We'll see what we do.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Good. Kind of tastes like bologna.
Well, not bad. Bologna is its first name.
The mayonnaise does have a little bit of a kick to it. I like it.
Well, we know which way I'm heading on that. So what would you? We're getting first impressions here ever of someone that's eating a Spam sandwich. What are you getting out of this?
The chutney is so sweet. It's not overpowering, but it's good. I like the mayonnaise because it balances sweet and salty and heat. It's good.
Okay, so we've got all of the flavor
That would be
groups
a
here.
good little thing to serve at a Hawaiian themed party.
Yeah. Well, I mean, where else am I gonna wear this shirt, man?
That's right.
I mean, Lord knows I can't imagine. Where can they find us, man?
Denton, Dallas, and beyond on our YouTube channel.
Uh-huh.
We want to thank all of our subscribers. Please share this with as many people as you can.
Yes, because the more you share, the more we care. All right, so we hope that all of your sautés and sauternes turn out perfectly, and we look forward to talking with you next week.
Goodbye.